It was July 6, 2019. The Wano arc had finally begun. One Piece fans rejoiced as they were finally blessed with high quality animation they've never seen before. But little did they know, dark times were ahead. Toei Animation had attacked with some of the slowest pacing known to mankind, resulting in it being the longest One Piece arc of all time, with it currently being over 150 episodes long. As Oda continues to bathe in money, the One Piece fans kept watching. As years passed by, the coronavirus hit, Playboy Cardi finally dropped Whole Lotta Red, Kiss Anime was shut down, Trump got locked up, and Rockstar Games still hasn't dropped GTA 6. Now it's 2023, and a mysterious YouTuber by the name of Munchie dropped a video on the infamous Kaido vs Luffy fight, promising a part 2, but when the world needed him most, he vanished. Fans constantly barraging him to drop part 2, but now that the fight has finally reached its conclusion, he's returned to save the One Piece community. Left off, Luffy had punched Kaido so hard that it replayed 5 different times. And peep how he's so casual about it. Bro is just bouncing up and down. While Kaido's out here beginning to feel the pressure, Luffy just had the holy light shining on him while saying he's gonna become the king of the pirates. You don't see that every day. Plus, he's starting to realize the whole Paramecia devil fruit shit is capped, since bro got a whole transformation plus a Zenkai boost. So Kaido just starts charging at Luffy and just spams his Kanabu at Luffy. This Dragon Ball ass spamming, but this nigga Luffy got max defense, so it turns out it wasn't very effective. So Luffy gets back up and hits him with whatever the fuck this is. And not gonna lie, this high-key embarrassing for Kaido. You really been in the game for like 40 years. You're supposed to be one of the all-time greats, and this is how you going out to a cartoon boy? Luffy begins to go sonic speed towards Kaido, and then Kaido hits him with a slash attack aiming at his balls. But since Luffy's Mr. Elastic Man, it's a simple weave. He hops over Kaido, and instead of trying to land a hit on him, he says fuck that and goes into the sky and grabs a lightning bolt. Blood thinks he's Thor, makes that shit right at Kaido like a Hall of Fame quarterback, but Kaido decides to use his future sight for once, dodges it, and then charges right at Luffy. But little does he know, Luffy is secretly a Sonic fan and truly embraces the power of the blue blur.
Laser! Here we go! That's a lot of damage.
That's no good.
Nani?
Luffy feeling all confident and shit, but Kaido humbled him by instantly sending his ass right back. Had my boy looking dizzy. Yet as soon as this man regains consciousness, bro stretches his arm and starts swinging as if he's Spider-Man and hits Kaido with a clean ass kick. Blood was not ready for what's next. Luffy straight up starts bitching Kaido. Had the Looney Tune eyes and everything, but nah, when you see the main character pull up with the demon eyes, you just gotta accept the fact your ass about to get blitzed. Luffy hit Kaido with the quickest mink, goes back for more, but Kaido hits him with a blast breath. But can we acknowledge real quick how Kaido got no bag? All he really got is spam blast breath and thunder Bagia. I mean, he got the forms and shit, but all it really do is give him a power and defense boost. It's like he using Swords Dance, but he changed his appearance, compared to Luffy, who gets new moves for every transformation, and with Gear 5 he quite literally can do whatever the fuck he wants. Speaking of doing whatever the fuck he wants, but recovers by grabbing onto lightning, spinning in order to gain momentum, and yet again blitzes right back to Kaido, but Kaido just sends his ass back again, but this time it's to the clouds. Luffy's not really doing damage right now till he cooks by powering up on the lightning cloud in order to use electric terrain. Mans gave himself home court advantage. I know Anel would be shitting bricks right now if he saw this, but run that back. Y'all seen the impact frames when he powered up? Bro literally did the OG Gear 2nd manga panel. Vincent Chansard, I love you, bro. But fun time's over since Kaido just starts giving Luffy the works. Sends Luffy right back to the ground and charges back towards him. Look who has the demon eyes now. Luffy done fucked up. Bro just kept minking him. Oh my god! Kaido just keeps preaching about how devil fruits don't mean shit, and hockey is what really makes you the strongest. Cause if you really think of it, Goldie Roger became the Pirate King with no devil fruit. He was really him for real. This Kaido hits Luffy with a Mortal Kombat finish him animation. He just had to remind him that purple lightning is stronger than Chidori, and hits him so hard it cuts back to the Wano festival. Can we just take a moment to notice how during the festival, even though they are releasing lanterns into the sky, you're telling me no one noticed face the big ass floating island. But what's even crazier has to be how Momonosuke has been trying to stop this island for like 20 episodes. I'm tired of seeing this grown ass man child. Bro is 28. It actually has the mental of a toddler. Like, he's supposed to be the son of Odin, yet all you do is bitch. Like, help my man's Luffy. He out here looking like 2018 LeBron right now. After striking Luffy, Kaido thinks about Odin. It's crazy how Odin was able to give Kaido PTSD. This man actually lives in his head rent free. Turns out Luffy is just fine though, as he's still grabbing onto Kaido and just yeets him, forcing Kaido to go into his dragon form. Yet Luffy's still holding on, and Kaido starts sending slashes in order to force him to let go, but Luffy still doesn't budge. So Kaido uses a blast breath and we cut back to a burning Onigashima. It's actually crazy how all of Onigashima is burning down, but the dedication from the samurai is crazy. They've really been plotting on how to take down Kaido for 20 years, and as they begin to realize there's a high chance they'll win the battle but end up burning and never seeing a peaceful world without Kaido, they just accept it and start laughing. They're okay with dying just to win, as everyone puts their hope into Luffy as he comes down from the sky and reveals a fish the same size as the entire Onigashima. I ain't trying to be that power scaling nerd, but I've been seeing people on Twitter saying no one in the Naruto verse could stop Bajunangan, and I'm not that much of a nerd. I don't know the exact quantum physics and shit, but even though One Piece is my favorite anime, I still got Jubi Madara making Luffy look like light work. Anyways, there's one major problem. Since this fist is the size of the entire Onigashima, we kind of have to move it out the way or the entire island is gonna be destroyed. But the only person who can save the island is Momonosuke, but this man is petrified. We cut back to Kaido and Luffy, and Kaido tells Luffy to let go because he ain't running from shit. This guy wants all the smoke. So he goes into his final form, the flame dragon torch, since Luffy can't touch magma. But as they begin to clash, Luffy calls back to his Ryo training with Hyogiro, as him and Kaido start an advanced conqueror's clash without even touching each other that has the entire Onigashima shaking. Guys, we're finally starting to reach the end of this arc. Before we do that, we gotta call back on the entire history of this battle, from the day Odin was killed, the countless people mercilessly killed, the war with the daimyo, the young men forced into slavery which resulted in many families being ruined, and the fucking smile fruits. It's no secret that Orochi was a horrible guy, as he put the land of Wano through torture, and it was about damn time for him to finally die, as Hiyori calls back to the spirits that have suffered for the past 20 years, and Denjiro comes in clutch and delivers the final blow. It's a slime gets slime world, bruh. Ain't no damn well we smoking on that Orochi pack. His death symbolizes that we're nearing the end of an era. As we cut back to Momonosuke, he calls back to his family and finally gains the confidence to save Onigashima. The samurai start praying for Luffy to defeat Kaido, and we finally resume the final clash. I had tears coming down my eyes watching this, bruh. Wano arc really been going on for 4 years, and technically we've been plotting to defeat Kaido for 10 years since Law and Luffy formed their alliance all the way back in Punk Hazard. But Kaido's the main villain, so we can't be defeated without a backstory. So let me sum it up for y'all real quick. He was a small nigga, then a medium nigga, and now he's a big nigga. Shout out Oda, bruh. Shit's starting to get serious though, as Kaido starts talking about how violence is what dominates the world, and Luffy tells that boomer to shut up and just bops him. Kaido's view of how the strongest survives really fits his character, but as Kaido asks Luffy what kind of world Luffy wants to create, he forgets that Luffy is a simple-minded ape, and he doesn't have the most complex goals, and the main reason he wants to free Wano is so that Tama can live in a world where she can eat whatever she wants. Tell me, Straw Hat, what is the world a weakling like you wants to create? Listen, bro, I could give a fuck less about you being the strongest beast, these samurai, or even what happens to the people on that island, but the world I want to create is... Did this nigga have a flashback of a little girl? Wait, don't tell me. That's the reason why he's been fighting me for the past 60 episodes? I'm gonna create the world where my friends can all... Holy fuck, that's a big ass fist. Is this little nigga making my life flash before my eyes? This is where you lose, Kaido. You fraudulent bitch ass nigga! And just like that, Luffy hit Kaido so hard, he sent his ass back to the manga. And who would have thought that Kaido told King the person who defeated him would be Joyboy? I'ma miss Kaido, but sadly, he was just another victim to the 5'9" Brazilian in sandals. And as the people of Wano rejoice in happiness, Luffy just laughed. I guess you could say he's the honored one. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell, since only 1% of y'all are subscribed. Discord link is in the description, and besides that, I'ma catch y'all.
南の島は パイナップルプル、頭ポカポカ。